in a country where you have, all race of people. But what bounds us together is this great country that has made a lot of mistakes.
Hi, I'm a Future Voice young reporter. Could I interview you?
Yes, absolutely.
Why did you choose to come attend this event?
I've been in the art industry for more than 20 years, and art to me is more like a soul of a culture. Like, I'm African, and I've been living in Washington State for 22 years. So I've been to a lot of like art shows. So this one is, a friend of mine who's organizing it. So he invited me. Of course, I will come and support him. So that's why I'm here, to support him and enjoy the beautiful art as well.
Talking about racial equality, do you think that children should learn about Black history?
Absolutely, because Black history is not just Black history; it's American history too, right? So if you don't know what happened in the past, if it's good or bad, most likely it could happen again, right? So we're trying to learn, a history, to learn the good side of it and then the bad side of it, and make sure that the bad side wouldn't be repeated again, right? And the good side, we will try to implement that and, make this world a better place for everyone. So American history is African American history, and African American history is American history. So very important. Yeah.
And then on the subject of racial equality, are you satisfied with the current state of racial equality in the United States currently?
I mean, we've made a good progress, but there's more that needs to be done. It's up to you guys now, the young generation, right? To take the baton and make it better. And I have hope that the new generation, and I believe that you will be able to make a difference.
What specifically do you think needs to be made better?
Coming to these type of events, right, and learning the history, American history, the African American history, European history, Asian history, in a country where you have, all race of people. But what bounds us together is this great country that made a lot of mistakes, but made good progress too. So I hope you guys, will go to these type of events and then learn not just African American history, but learn American history in general. Yeah.
What place do you think art has in helping the public learn about history in general?
Art is part of is a soul of a culture, and especially for African Americans, because our history wasn't written like in books, like so our history is more like written in art, right? By coming here, you can learn, what happened that are not in books. So that's why it's very important.
Who is the Black person that you respect or admire the most?
But it's going to be hard for me. And I would say my dad, because he's I would say he loved history. He's a historian, and he taught me a lot. And I would say it's because of him my love for art was born. So he's my number one, even though he's no longer here. He still remains my number one. But I'm sure there are a lot of great, like African American that made a good contribution to this country and to the world, like Martin Luther King, right? And that's what we're here today to celebrate his legacy and learn more about who he was too.
What do you think is the most significant contribution that Black people have made towards social development in the United States?
If you look at African Americans were brought here in most horrific way, but they were able to strive in this country and made a lot of good contributions. If you look at in the sport, you have a lot of African Americans that had made, a good contribution, in terms of like, Olympic medals, for the U.S. And one of my heroes is Muhammad Ali, right? So he has made not just winning like Olympic medals, but at the same time too during the Vietnam War, he's the one who stood up against the government to say that, okay, I'm not going there, right? He didn't do it because he didn't want to fight for his country, but he didn't think that was the right thing to do, right? So sometimes we have to, speak up when things are bad. It could get us into trouble, but that's how we can change the world and then make it a better place.
Thank you so much for your time.